Hey guys, it's Wednesday. So this morning we had our second student matinee of 12 Angry Men. And those are 10 a.m. shows, which is a little awful and annoying, compared to your average 2 o'clock matinee, which we have tomorrow. It's even worse for stage management because both Shannon and Cece, the SM and ASM, have rehearsal for the next show happening between our student matinee and the evening show tonight. So they aren't going to get a break at all. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the matinee that happened this morning because it was really weird. One of the weirdest audiences I've been around, and that includes all of the audiences on tour, all of the high school audiences on tour, which were not great, mostly. And these guys were fine. They weren't the best, but they weren't like, they didn't talk the whole show. There were very little phones out. The vibe was just weird, which is what I posted on Facebook. There was no energy in the room, and everyone could feel it. The actors were off. I mean, they got through the show, they knew their lines, whatever, but there was just no energy in it. It was a completely different show, and honestly, the worst they've done, but it's because they didn't have that energy, because 12 Angry Men is very serious, and it's straight drama, but it's got it's got comedy pieces intertwined with it, that can help the actors feed off that energy. And everything was just really dead today. And then we had points where all of a sudden everybody kind of started moving a little and fidgeting, and we're like, oh. It was very weird and tense, like something was about to happen, which doesn't really normally happen when audiences, even student audiences, start moving like that. But there was a point when everyone just kind of started, there was a sea of movement, which is not uncommon, but everything combined, it felt really uneasy. It was very strange. But I just, one question that I kind of want to pose, is how, for, at least Sam and Kevin, how do you think that would affect you? There was very little response from the audience, and there's a weird vibe, so there was nothing to take in. You weren't getting anything back for anything you were giving. So I was just kind of wondering how you guys might feel about that in the same situation if you were on stage and you had an audience like that. Other than that, we closed 12 Angry Men on Sunday, and we go right into God of Carnage, which sets up that week 10 out of 12, Saturday, Sunday, next Monday off. And we start previews on Wednesday, with a preview on Halloween, so that'll be fun. And then we run that for a month, and then we go into White Christmas. But there's not much for me to do right now, which is why I'm home. This is our dining room, with the living room that way. But what I wanted to talk about briefly is LeakyCon, because I'm really excited for this. Everything seems to hopefully be working out, assuming that I do actually get paid, because that's a little bit up in the air if I get paid from my high school for Les Mis this week or not. But registration for LeakyCon next year in Orlando opens on Saturday, and LeakyCon is going to be July 30th to the 3rd of August, day before my birthday, 4 days after I'm done in Iowa, which I got an email few days ago about they intend to hire me back. So I will be back in Iowa for a third summer, which I'm thrilled about. I really, really love it there. But I will be driving there since I have my car, and I will have 4 days between when that ends and LeakyCon starts. So I will have plenty of time to drive to Orlando, if driving is the best option. I'm still trying to figure out how to get there. But it butts up really nicely against that, and if I come back here, it's still a month before this would start, and it ends the day before my birthday, so I could stay in Orlando for my birthday and check out Disney and the Harry Potter World, and see my friend who works as Rapunzel at Disney World. So that would be amazing. And luckily, I get paid from doing Les Mis for my high school, which means when registration opens on Saturday, I am going to attempt to get one of the Rockstar passes, which will get me early access and good seating to events and signings and whatever, and it's going to be awesome, and I'm really thrilled that I will get the chance to go and do this. It's going to be stupid expensive to stay in Orlando for a week, but I'll figure it out. I have a plan to set aside money for that, and also as a Christmas gift. Hopefully my parents will help me with that. But I'm thrilled, wanted to share with you. This has gotten really long, so I'm going to stop now. Mark, we will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.